Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
Whatever you say, ma'am.
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants.
Uppies? Why did I make that noise? Today we're playing Slay the Princess. I know nothing about this game other than it's about a princess. But without further ado, let's get to it. Let's slay this princess. Oh yeah, and I'm mustacheless. Chapter 1: The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin...
No way! That's how we found Liv. And Bug. This is the said princess in question, guys. Right here. Oh.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
No, dude, no. Narrator, do not give me advice here, bro, okay? I'm not fumbling the baddie in the basement. Do I get some sort of reward for doing this? Chili's gift card, mayhaps? Maybe she's gonna end the world because she's locked up in there.
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock.
I don't have any information right now. You're just telling me the world's gonna end.
I assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything.
Killing a princess seems bad, though.
Does it? Are you a monarchist?
Oh my god, am I a monarchist? Are you kidding me?
If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress.
No, I would much rather kill a seamstress than fucking slay a baddie in the basement, bro. This narrator gets 0 bitches. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending?
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end.
Maybe it was a nice little reset. Could do, you know, that there's a baddie in the basement and you're just telling me to kill her. I don't know if I can bring myself to do it, bro. Maybe I can fix her. She was different then. Bug, get off the keyboard, bro. Do I get some sort of reward for doing this?
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
Why, you're not even telling me what it is? Is this fucking Family Feud? Is it a game show? An all expenses paid trip to Papua New Guinea?
You have to put an end to her.
I don't have to put an end to anything, okay? I can't hold the world's hand. I'm not committing to anything until I've had a chance to meet her face to face, bro. Trust me, I can fix her.
If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out.
You think I'm that desperate for pussy, dude? Like, me? I can't be manipulated. You couldn't sell me $100 even if it was fucking free. You can't tell me what to do.
Go, talk to her. See how that turns out for us.
I will. I'll go talk to her.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
There it is.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Interesting, our hero has a voice too, though. All right.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
That we're gonna use to just convince her to go on a date with me. That's all it is. I'm gonna explore. I'm gonna take the blade
from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Bug's pressing buttons. I don't need to phone a friend, Bug. I can riz her on my own, bro. I know I was rated like least riz in the boys rate yourself thing, but come on, just let me show you how it's done, boys. Take fucking notes. Enter the basement. And no, you don't need a knife to riz.
This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood.
Ooh.
The princess really lives here. Slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Who's there?
Guess.
Sounds
What?
It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
It's her fucking house! Dude, you are overanalyzing, my guy. All she said was who's there. Listen, Shotty, I'm gonna keep a buck. I think I'm here to kill you.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero.
What else would she think when some random stranger breaks into her house and walks down the stairs with a knife? Let's just go talk to her.
You walk down the stairs. and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
I love you.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
I'm getting a reward, but it's a secret. What? No way. Why would you even think that?
That giant knife you're holding kind of gives it away, doesn't it?
Every date that I have goes like this. This is such bullshit, man.
Of course she doesn't want to talk. Who'd want to have a conversation at knife point? We should drop it. Don't you dare.
Yeah, we should drop it.
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her.
What do I say? I'm nervous. Okay, I'm gonna drop it. Okay, she's not digging the knife.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Narrator is not happy, but the narrator is also allergic to boobs. He don't get it.
Maybe now we can just talk.
Okay, whatever you want.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face. Unarmed. We'll be fine.
Whoa.
Don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but
I just want to talk to her, dude. Jesus.
Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Oh, but you said it. It's a start. Let's go, baby. Maybe start with what's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Whoa, okay.
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust
I forgot that she is a princess. My bad. Okay, I can trust her, dude. Chill out. Are you coming a relationship? Are you coming on to me?
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
It's that easy. Some of y'all better use that line. You gotta use that one. I'm here because it's supposed to end the world. Let's address the elephant in the room.
Don't just tell her that.
Well, she would know, bozo.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think. I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Let's get out of here.
Just how long has she been down here?
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so
That's a really good
dangerous?
point. So you tell me this princess, tell me this basement baddie is so dangerous, but she's just locked up down here, like they were just able to just chain her to a wall. Okay, we're gonna deflect. We're asking her what she would do if she got out of here.
She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life.
This is all she knows.
She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to hear.
I don't know about that, man.
I don't think I can answer that question in a way you'd find meaningful.
Okay, that's weird.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why.
No, they didn't.
That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of...
No, I'd be killing you.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
Okay.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage,
Ooh.
or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear.
I mean, really anything works for me, dog. I'm not picky, babe.
What can my word possibly be worth in a situation
Okay,
like this?
she's really keeping it super real. I don't really
She's
know
right about one thing.
what to say.
Her word isn't worth anything.
It's hard because she's like stuck up, but she's also a princess. So what do you expect?
Trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch no less.
We may stand to lose everything, but I'm about to risk it all. How long have you been down here? How would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't, we can always put that knife to good use.
Why is she looking at me like that, dude?
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right?
Is she suggesting cutting her arm off?
She is. I'm sure of it.
We've talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
We are not letting the basement baddie escape, okay? We are not fumbling this bag. I'm getting you out of here, baby. You and me are running away into the sunset.
Have to. Kidding.
Shut up, narrator! Shut up, okay?
Walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
Maybe there's a key.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it.
Okay.
I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
Sure thing, baby. I'm gonna go look for the
Whoever
key.
locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have.
That's a
just
really
left
good
the
point,
key to her
though.
Chains somewhere in the cabin.
That would be really stupid. If you were to leave someone in a cabin chained up, you wouldn't leave the key in there. It's worth a shot.
I'll be here.
I'm sure you will be. All
You
right.
attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
What?
Is someone else here?
Try the door.
Try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Someone was following me.
You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Oh, it's the narrator.
Your shouts.
Hey, let me out.
Met with silence. I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her. Like
It's
you were
fine.
supposed to.
It's
Easier for
fine,
who?
dude. It's easier for who? Exactly. Like for you, maybe? It's not like if I was a woman, I wouldn't show you my left boob if it meant the world was gonna end. This narrator has zero game.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
2 peas in a pod.
The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
What the f? Why is she so cool with that?
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Slay the princess, save the princess. She might end the world. It's just it's a small inkling. How? Look, I can't say no to that, man. Save her.
Oh!
Oh!
Better judgment. You place the blade against the princess's arm, just above the massive, unyielding chain.
And she's just looking at me. Oh my
Blade
god.
is sharp. You make quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack
Oh!
through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet.
She's unfazed by it. She's unfazed, dude.
She didn't so much as utter a sound. Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye.
Is this the part where you profess your love to me?
How is she so composed after losing an arm?
It's just an arm,
It's
dude.
like she isn't even
Grow
bothered
up.
by it.
Grow up. Grow up. It's just an arm. You got another one.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Approach the locked door.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world.
Who is this guy?
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
No! No, oh god, look at my arm. I'm hairy, I'm scaly, I have claws.
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that.
You can't just take over the story, dude. What the f?
Watch me.
There has to be another option. There has to be. No. Secret option somewhere? Maybe if I wait? This is cheating. This is obvious. The game is rigged. Warn her. There's an option to warn her.
Stop that.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves
Yes!
away before you can connect. Stop it. Stop resisting me. I am trying to get you out of here alive.
Dude, I don't know. You're taking over my brain box. I don't trust you, man. Resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
This is not happening.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes.
Like, who am I supposed to trust? The mind-controlling narrator in my brain or this 10 out of 10 baddie?
I'll make this quick.
Huh?
She steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
Wait, what? But you and me are... You said we have a relationship, man.
And then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease.
She barely even moved.
Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck. This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die. I hope it was worth it.
I'm still dead set I can save her, but she looked up at me like how your broke friend looks up at you when you buy wings, bro. No, I'm good. I don't want any. Chapter 2, The Prisoner.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
It's a new chapter.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Does he sound different? Wait, hasn't this already happened? We have more options. Okay, I'm getting terrible sense of deja vu. Okay, no. But I died. What am I doing here?
I can assure you that you're not dead. And to answer your second question, you're here to slay the princess.
Whoa, what?
Don't forget what he did to us the last time around. I wouldn't trust a word.
Skeptic?
There's got to be a way out of here, for us and for the princess. We just have to keep trying.
Yes! Yes!
If he doesn't remember what happened last time, maybe it's best to keep it that way.
So I remember, but the narrator doesn't. Now there's a third party in my head that is the voice of the skeptic.
You know I can hear you two.
Okay, no, he can hear both of us.
It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from.
I kind of, usually when the knife comes out, it's like the make or break for a date.
You practically forced the princess to kill us.
Literally, yeah. What the hero said. She had no choice. You were taking over my mind. It was her or me.
That doesn't sound like the sort of thing I'd do. Which is honestly all the more reason for you to not buy into whatever self-delusions the three of you are crafting. But this is a thought experiment, so I suppose I'll continue to give you the benefit of the doubt. If I did practically force the princess to kill you, it was probably for a good reason. Did you try and free her? Did you say something really mean to me? Because if I really did what you said I did, you probably deserved it. I'm a professional, after all.
A fucking professional at what?
Sure you are.
Yeah, what? You're just another little voice in my brain, dude.
Anyway, I believe your second question was, what's the point of doing anything?
I don't sound like that.
You're asking
I don't sound like that.
To me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to kill us and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself? Or were you instead transported to a different world?
It's a good point.
If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died?
I don't have any way of knowing.
Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I did?
No, she wouldn't do that. I know her now. We're tight. I know her like that. She wouldn't do that.
For all we know, the princess left the cabin and never saw another soul.
True. I like this skeptic guy. I'm a big fan of you.
Oh, how I wish that were the case. But if the princess weren't a certain, inevitable threat to the world, the four of us wouldn't be here.
What? For her being such a certain threat, nobody can give me any details.
You're talking in circles. No, I'm talking in facts.
Turn around and leave.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
No, I just tried to be funny. I'm not even gonna give you the satisfaction of me spitting in your direction.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
Yep. That's right.
That's strange. It looks like this path...
Ah, this guy sucks, man!
How convenient.
I guess I took a wrong turn. I got all loopy! Turn around and leave again.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you?
I just think it's funny.
Remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies.
I don't know about that, because I died for like 20 seconds and then came back.
Wait, something isn't right. Can you still hear me? You're supposed to wind up back at the cabin again. Everything is getting...
Whoa, what's happening?
What's going on? Where are we?
Everything is getting fuzzy.
Did we do this? Is this the end of the world? Was there ever even a world to end?
The world around you is unwound. Its physical matter replaced by a textured nothingness. It is quiet. There is a distant rumbling, a sound of many sounds. Undulations pulse louder as something other comes close. Feelers probe across the fabric of reality. Extremities find your consciousness and wrap themselves around it. You are no longer alone. Resistance. Fingers drag claws across the glass surface of your soul. Frustration. The vessel is full of you. I need something empty I can crawl inside of. I think I need something shaped like me. This is a nightmare. Wake up. Embrace your thoughts. Embrace the thoughts constricting you. Holy shit, this is insane. I'm gonna embrace the thoughts. Urgency. You have a story you need to finish. It is the only way for us to escape this place. Force pushing against your will. No, you cannot go back. Not there. Regret. This world is broken beyond repair. We must weave something new. A wagging finger. There's only so much thread in this place. Do not waste it. I am our only salvation.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
So is the princess associated with the end of the world? Because all I did was walk away and the world ended anyways. Holy shit, we're actually back to the beginning. What if I just enter the basement and leave the knife?
Hello? Is someone there?
Wait, her voice was different.
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
She's different this time. Let's just continue down the stairs.
Good. You're still listening to reason. It would be better if you had a weapon, but you may still be able to do what needs to be done. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
She's different. She's very different this time. I know, I'm curious what happens if we actually slay her, but there's definitely more at play here than her, right? Like, obviously there's something going on with her, but let's just examine the chains.
You're only making this more difficult.
She's different this time. She's like...
Thank you. Thank you.
Her voice isn't even the same.
You're making a huge mistake.
We'll find out.
No, you're doing the right thing.
Normally he talks to himself, but he just said you are doing the right thing. Maybe he's just talking to himself. I don't know.
Walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I don't know, dude. I eat my Wheaties, I could try. Now, here's the curious thing about this. Why is the narrator locking me out if the key's not up there?
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the
You
top
locked
of the
me in
stairs
again!
slams shut.
Shithead!
Someone else here. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
Oh, I don't have the blade and he locked me out.
Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
The mess you put me in. You locked the door, you big stinky
I
idiot.
heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
They did.
There's a slight
Rat bastards.
rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
The music just stopped.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limbs.
Whoa,
with the
bitch!
of a trapped wolf.
Wow! Why is she doing that? Oh my god. And why is she just doing that now?
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Slay the princess, save the princess. We've tried saving her. I'm going to keep going down the save her route.
Fine. Against your better judgment.
And we're back on track. Jesus Christ.
She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping.
She's different this time, though. She's smiling at me.
How is she still smiling after everything?
Before she was stoic.
By what just happened?
But now she's smiling at me.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Apparently, all I had to do for her to not want to kill me instantly was not carry a knife down to her first date. Who would have known?
What are you doing?
Oh no, man. I can't do it. Fellas, I'm weak. I don't have the strength.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to
Listen,
do this,
baby,
right?
this ain't me, okay? There's a little man, it's hard to explain. There's a little man in my head and he's making me do this.
Swan lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges.
Oh, she's
stumbling
scared.
down against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
No, resist. She's different this time. She's terrified.
The blade. Move the
No!
As your
Look
body
at
remains
her!
frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
Oh, maybe she's gonna smooch me.
We both know this isn't you.
Oh, you're right. Come on, resist.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
Maybe this time she won't slit my throat.
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Dude.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done, for her sake.
Okay.
For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone.
I mean, why is she different this time? Is this really her? Or was the narrator duping me last time? Like,
Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again,
I need answers.
Again and again, and you feel every inch of
Ow!
burning pain that slices its way into your body.
I'm sorry.
What?
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she?
No, she doesn't. This is not the same princess that we were talking to last time.
Apparently not. Though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over.
Last time she was like a fucking evil bitch. But look at her. How is this thing gonna end the world, man?
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Worth. Absolutely worth, bruv.
You're on a path in the woods.
And we're back again, just like last time. The narrator has no recollection of the previous lifetime, right? So if we just proceed into the cabin, we're not gonna turn around and leave, bitch. We're just gonna proceed.
A warning before you go any further.
Yes, anything, big guy. It's just, whoa, look at that cabin. First time I've seen it. It looks like my first Minecraft house.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her.
But she bad, though.
If only you knew what you did to us, you villain.
Voice of the Smitten?
Excuse me? Forget he said anything.
Oh. So there's the skeptic, the smitten, the narrator, voice of the hero?
He is a villain. He made our beloved brutally take our life last time. He is trying to keep us apart, but he won't be able to withstand the power of our love.
Wow, okay, I was trying to play it low-key and do it stealthily, you piece of shit.
I think he just likes to hear the sound of his own voice. Let's try to ignore him. I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed.
Okay, Romeo.
Sure,
Haha, he's funny.
passions
Yeah,
are
whatever.
strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet. Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task.
Yeah. That guy's crazy, whoever the f that is. Let's go into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine-threaded tapestries.
It's completely
Prison
different.
befitting a royal prisoner.
No, last
The
time
only
it was dark
furniture of
and
note is an ornate wooden table
damp
with a
and-
pristine blade perched on its edge.
this is completely different
Blade
from
is
last
your
time.
implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall?
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here. There's definitely a mirror. There isn't.
There's a mirror right there. Man sees mirror for the first time. Like,
Sure,
what the
the
f-
princess would tell us there was a mirror if she were up here.
I want to look at myself. I want to see how handsome I am.
That's a great idea. We have to make sure we're looking our best before we save her.
That's right, Smitten.
We shouldn't waste time preening. But if he is lying about the mirror, it might be important. I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is
I am using my eyes. There's a
Why would I
beautiful,
lie about
giant,
something so
ornate
meaningless?
mirror right there.
What good would it even do?
Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
Come on, let me see what I look like,
This
man.
really isn't funny.
Am I a giant dog? Am I furry? Let's just wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But it was there a second ago.
What?
Now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place, and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
Oh, wait, there wasn't a mirror? It is gone. Why am I not able to see myself? How much of this is real and how much of it is dictated by this narrator? Should we take the blade this time? We're gonna take the blade. I'm curious to see if it'll change her demeanor. Get me in the basement. I wonder how much the basement's changed.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet
It's beautiful.
gleams in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight.
This is... Man, we're about to get romantical.
Still a staircase.
Let's go.
Hello? Is someone there?
She's still kind.
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I think we're in love. We don't even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this fawning.
I don't know, man. I think we're gonna have kids.
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love.
We've already played out the next 30 years in our head, man. Just drop it.
Charm. We walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy
She's as
chain
beautiful as
around
ever.
us, binding her to the far wall. My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment. You know she can't hear you, right?
Yeah, I gotta say
She
that.
may not be able to hear my words.
It's good that she can't hear
but
this guy.
Surely she can hear my spirit. Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
She remembered.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing.
Oh, no way.
She called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it?
Does the narrator remember as well? Because he's not questioning that she just said we're back.
Back?
There he goes.
You've been here before, haven't you?
No.
Right, villain, and you killed us. Well, she killed us.
Yeah, technically, but he made her do it. She had no
Made us try
choice.
to kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
That's right. She couldn't hurt a fly.
Died
Okay.
before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time.
No. I think I'm gonna go further into delusion.
We damned a whole world, but everything reset. Nothing resets. You're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever, especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you.
Listen, bro. I'll burn a million worlds for you, baby.
Horrible for you,
It don't
maybe.
matter, man.
We've been given another opportunity to sweep her off her feet and treat her like the lady she is. Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her?
Yeah, I think so far we've burned like 2 worlds. Big deal, really. You killed me last time, and it hurt a lot. Why did you do that? I have to ask you, did you end the world after you killed me back there? I'm gonna start off with something lighthearted, like her literally gnawing her arm off. Let's go with
whatever
that.
you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
Oh, sweet. All right, she's down for it,
We
baby.
won't
Let's
be laying
go.
a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done.
Easy peasy.
What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains. Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird?
No, I think you're the only one that thinks that's weird because, I mean, she was cool with us cutting her arm off. She gnawed her arm off. I think she's about down for anything.
She didn't care last
She's a freak
time.
like that, bro.
Why should she care this time?
She's a freak.
That's our stoic smile.
Absolute freak of nature. That's right.
You're right. It's extremely bizarre behavior and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
Yeah, but I can't fucking hear you. You know, you killed me last time. Why'd you do that? That hurt a lot.
I'm sorry. Didn't you want me to?
Did we?
Preferably not, but she had no choice.
We warned her of the cruel forces seizing our body. That's practically telling her to kill us.
Yeah.
She is our beloved, and she made the choice to free us of our misery, to show us mercy and make the best decision for everyone. She made the best decision for her. Don't be so quick to assign kindness. You're just opening yourself up to manipulation.
Man, what are you talking about math for, bro? This guy doesn't even know where he's at. Shut the fuck up, all right? What happened after I died?
You died, and now we're talking.
Yeah, okay, so she has about the same account as we do. But before we started talking, did the world end? Did you end the world?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
Oh my god.
Isn't that just like our darling princess?
That's right. She would end
wants
the
to make
whole
us
world
happy.
just for
My
us.
heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips. Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
What? Shut up, man. Shut up. I'm not listening to you. Personally, I don't want the world to end.
Then I didn't end the world.
All right. Yeah, she said it herself, Mr. Narrator.
She didn't confess anything.
Yeah, she's innocent.
Innocence itself. Not so sure.
Shut the fuck up. What do you know? I'm sorry about what happened last time the narrator who sent me to kill you took over my body.
If another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
I'm gonna shed a
She
tear.
took that in stride. To a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent.
No,
actually.
don't go getting cold feet on us, hero.
She's perfect.
Yeah, exactly.
Think she has someone like him telling her what to do.
That would be crazy. What if she has a narrator?
Doesn't. There's no one else like me.
Okay, well, you just kind of fucking fool yourself there, big guy. There's only so much space in this basement, all right? We don't got enough room in here for your giant fucking head.
I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
Yeah, let's rescue her.
No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step
Shut
towards
up!
the
Shut-
princess,
shut-
you'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her?
I'll just burn another world, baby.
Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
This how you guys need to take notes of this guy, okay? This is how you need to be talking to your crush right here. Art thou allow me to borrow my dearest's dab pen?
You wouldn't. I would.
I would do anything.
I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her?
Holy shit.
You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed.
What do you mean we're doomed? Look, our hand just slipped straight out of the thing.
Believe it. But I guess I have to. I told
It's almost
you,
like she was just
there's
waiting
no
for
life
me.
more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes, we did it!
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh, are you sure you want to do this? Just one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade is buried in her back, and everyone out there is saved.
Listen, fellas, we're committing.
Is that a
We're
threat?
committing.
You know what we'll do if you try it. You're going to regret this.
I'm not gonna regret shit, my guy. Look at her. What we can do it. We could play Roblox. Madame, would you like to maybe go to Chili's and get a 2 for $20? You can get the honey chipotle crispers and I will get a cheddar burger. Or we can go down to the skate rink. Does that interest you, my darling? Maybe we can go steal from a Dollar General together. Whatever your heart desires. What do you want to do?
Let me guess. End the world?
No! Why would you quit putting words in her mouth? Let her talk.
Cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
That's right.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to enter?
Yeah, like what if she's just been stuck down here and she doesn't know she doesn't know what to do because she's never left?
Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
No, look at
I
her.
want to leave. And I think...
You think what?
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection. And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Whoa, what were you thinking? Do you want to end the world? I wonder if I'm like, do you want to end the world? She'd be like, yes, of course. And just, something isn't right. I'm sorry, slay the princess. Sorry, you gave me an ick. Ha! First date ideas. I just want to leave. I just want to leave. We can figure out the rest later.
That sounds perfect.
As the princess takes your hand in hers, you let your blade tumble uselessly to
No way.
With it tumbles the last hope for the entire world.
What are you talking about?
We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending. I like to think that you do, actually. Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening.
Look, everything's fine.
I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with.
What are you talking about? Everything's good. Look, we're leaving.
The stairs hand in hand. Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this.
This is an extroverted girl. Like, this is what happens when a Discord mod finally gets a fucking girlfriend. This is what it looks like. This is him leaving the server.
And what happens after we walk up the stairs?
Well, yeah, what? Anything, I guess.
Isn't that interesting? The door slams.
Oh my god.
Clicks.
This fucking guy, man.
That's a familiar move.
Ugh.
Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
Yeah.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true
That's right.
love.
That's right. The smitten.
Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her.
And me and the princess, we like this, bro.
I'm just along for the ride at this point.
Yeah. I think we can open it if we try together.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
Like a pair of teenagers in love, you and the princess place your hands on the door.
Blah.
Together. Blech. And
And?
lock clicks. And the door creaks open. Are you kidding?
Yes! We're winning. We're totally
I told
winning.
you our love was insurmountable.
We just open up the door with the power of fucking love, dude. Let's go steal
You and
things.
the princess make your way upstairs. Her freedom and the world's ruin are just a few
What?
minutes away.
The world's ruined. Everything's
Don't mind,
fucking
I'm gonna fix
fine.
myself a drink before you ruin everything. If I'm about to see the end of the world, I'd rather not see it sober.
That's the way out. We're going to leave together, just like you wanted.
Yes!
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room, opening the door.
It's
to the cabin,
happening. It's fucking happening.
And then you step outside.
Your love will set you free. I just gotta cheap it. Look.
Our happy ending at last.
Yeah, look, it's the happy. It's that thing again.
We did it. What should we do now?
Look behind you. Sorry, I'm just working up the strength to actually click the button that makes everything go away more. I thought we did it. 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 Click the button. Click the button.
Where did everything go? Where did he go? Oh, is he gone?
No, the narrator's gone.
I was too busy staring deep into our beloved's eyes.
Wait, something to take away here, though, is the fact that everything's disappearing except for her.
Cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
I don't know. It was a stupid question, lady.
Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
Why do I have feathers? Did the Void just steal my girl? What the fuck? The Void actually, I just lost my girl to the Void. No way, dude. Cock blocked by Oblivion, but you don't get the chance to make that jacket. Something has taken her away and it's left something else in her place.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
There's the mirror from before.
Is that a... Why is it here? Why now?
Sorry, I'm just gonna order food because I don't know where she went and I don't know how we'd even go about looking for her. My guy, we're in the Void, dude. we done fucked up and we're in the Void. The narrator's gone, which is a big plus, really, if you think about it. He's really annoying. I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror, approach the mirror. We really don't have a choice, do we?
He is. Does that mean the world ended?
From previous experience, the weird textured nothingness.
Villain vanquished.
Yeah, look in the mirror.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
Why? The voice of the hero's talking directly to us now. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. He was talking to us earlier. You approached the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final. Yes. I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt.
Nah, dude, they need to figure out if this guy's wearing a fursuit or not. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. Oh God. It's you. I'm a monster. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her. Oh my God, she's, oh no! Man, get your hand off my girl! You recognize the presence inhabiting the shell. It is the entity that dwells in the space between. The hand monster.
Something returns to the long quiet. It has surrendered its path of annihilation and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
You're the thing I met in the space outside of the woods, aren't you? I thought that was a dream. The game, it remembers the gift of a fragile vessel.
Yes. Nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own. This one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you, and she'll make for a gentle heart.
I molded her.
Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
Why would she say that I molded her? What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
That's a pretty loaded question. Sometimes I make loud noises on the internet. I got covered in butter once, so I guess I'm like the butter guy. What do you think I am? I don't know what I am. I'm a person. I'm most definitely not a person. She is 100% more a person than me.
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
You're the thing I met in the space outside the woods, aren't you? I thought that was a dream.
Vague recollections, empty tunnels without a mouth. I am sorry if I frightened you.
Yeah, you probably do that a lot, don't you? You could have picked a different form that isn't a million hands. This is fucking crazy. Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known. The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
Yeah. Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
But were you always the princess? Or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me
I
here?
have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
This is crazy! Do you know about the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
Let her out of there. Unhand my woman. My basement baddie, bro. What's she? Oh my God, she's got her grubby little hands already. Jesus.
There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me. I promise that it doesn't hurt.
Attack the entity, destroy your body. What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them.
So we have to keep moving forward.
There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
How much will I forget?
Everything, until we meet again.
Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
You were being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
So I wonder if I do make me forget and we try to go the other routes, like killing her, if that will bring her new perspectives. What if I say I'm not going back?
If you need time, then I'll wait with you.
Wait forever. Okay, I'm ready. Make me forget. What if I do wait forever? I'm gonna quick save before I do that.
You are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone.
I brought my Nintendo Switch, I'm good. I actually just queued up a new Stardew run, so should fly by.
For yourself to occupy forever. Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping? If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage. You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
The game closed. The game actually closed.
You have returned to me. Though you were gone mere moments, I never left your side.
It's not showing up in OBS right now. The game closed itself. And then when I opened up the game again, it instantly came to this. So what we need to do is bring more perspectives for the princess. And the princess is this thing, and the thing is the princess. Make me forget. F***ing Men in Black me, baby. Let's go.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Everything goes dark and you die.
You're on a path, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
We're killing her this time, okay? Sweet, I've always wanted to offer Monarch. Viva la revolution!
That's the spirit.
Yeah, let's go! Give me a knife.
You take the blade from the table.
Oh!
It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world.
You got that right.
Who's there?
Who's there? Oh, okay, so she's evil again. So even the way she looks at you is different in this run.
Are you here to kill me or something?
Bingo, bitch. Steal your nerves and step forward.
You step forward. your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
What even makes you think you can kill me?
I don't know, the fucking knife in my hand?
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
I have my forehead. I've killed a couple people with that. I'll resort to my
You
forehead.
should just drop it.
If need be.
Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
Easy peasy, slay the princess.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give way and look down to
Look
see
at my
your blade
feathers.
already sinking deep into her heart.
Holy shit, stone cold killer, bruh.
Oh,
This is awkward.
this is it, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder, do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
It's like she's convinced she can't die.
What?
Yes.
I've never tried stabbing her
Even as she
before.
lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago. That arrogant look still plastered on her face.
Yeah, how does she have resting bitch face even in death?
Is it over? Really over?
I mean, she looks pretty fucking dead to me. Of course not. That was too easy. Of course it is. She's dead. I'm not sure. I feel like she has to have some kind of trick up her sleeve. No, it's not over. There's no way.
It's over. Don't get all worked up. We should make sure. What's the harm in checking for a pulse? I really don't think you should do that. And why shouldn't we?
Yeah, why
Is
not?
it something you're not telling us? I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead. Your blade pierced her heart. There's no coming back from that.
Why are you so scared about me checking her pulse, bucko? Come on. Let's remove the blade. Maybe we'll give her another one.
You lean down and wrap your hand around the blade's hilt. But as you begin to slide it out of its resting place, you feel a sharp and sudden jab in your side. What was that?
I guess I won't be dying alone after all.
Quick, let's get out of here.
Oh my god!
Now,
Holy, oh, look at her. What the?
the wounded princess twists a blade of her own deeper between your ribs.
She had a knife the whole time?
As you fall, she falls with you, exhausted by the effort, the little life that was left in her eyes fading rapidly.
Oh my
Eye
god.
for an eye. A life for a life.
I can't believe I fell for
guess we're
that.
even now.
Just how me and Bae looking at each other in bed after we do the ketchup thing. You know what I mean? Y'all know what I mean.
See you around.
Oh, okay.
It was so close. Why did you hesitate? It doesn't matter. At least you managed
Listen,
to take her
all
with
is well. All is well, okay? We both going down.
you. Everything goes dark.
And you die.
You die.
And you die. I've heard this one 4 times.
You're on a path in the woods.
Chapter 2, The Razor. She's gonna kill me again.
Again? People don't die twice. You haven't even met the princess, and I hardly think she's
Oh, this shit again!
skilled and courageous as yourself. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
This whole thing's a crock of shit. She's just going to pull a knife out of nowhere and stab
Voice
us
of the
again.
cheated. Oh, okay. So we got. So he's butthurt.
Stabbed to death. And you won't have to worry about that. The princess is unarmed.
Yeah, that's exactly what you told us last time. You said this whole thing would be easy, but after we sank our blade into her heart, she just got up and started stabbing us.
It's true.
Calm down. I assure you she has no weapons. So there's no reason to
This
fear.
narrator is a fucking bozo. He doesn't know shit. Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all of this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything? We are not going down that route again. We'll go back to that, but we're not. We're gonna go to the cabin. Wonder if there's gonna be like a Glock on the table this time. This is like across the room. Just
The interior
Oh,
of the
it's all
cabin is a jagged
fucking
mess of
smashed.
warped wood and broken boards, their splintered edges as uninviting as shattered glass. The only furniture of note is a pointed
Jesus
table
Christ,
with
this is a
pristine
lot
blade
different from
perched
last
on its
time.
edge.
okay.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna approach the mirror and look at it.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Let's wipe it off. I just want to see. Ah, fuck, it's the wall again.
Rub your hand against
Pranked!
it. You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Why can't I just send a fucking COD RC car down there to blow her up, dude?
Let's make her hurt for what she's done to us.
Oh, okay. We really get into it. What was the point of even opening that door? Whoa! Whoa!
Last once of these stairs.
I'm getting a splinter just fucking looking at this hallway, man.
Source and violently jammed into the wall. The air seeping up from below has an almost metallic quality to it, like the smell of fresh blood.
Ugh.
And you can hear what sounds like the rhythmic scraping of metal coming from down below. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Yeah.
Her grating voice carries up the stairs.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
There is something so wrong with that voice.
Yeah, she thinks she's better than us. Like,
Yeah, she thinks she's better than us. Go down there and bash her head in.
As you descend the
Whoa,
final
okay.
step, the form of the princess
I don't know
comes
whether
into
to be
view, her sharp
scared or
eyes
turned
following
on. What do we
across
do?
the room.
I'll tell you what we do. We fucking we neutralize the threat.
What if she remembers us?
Finally, somebody. Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe
She
here.
definitely has a claymore behind her back.
come on now, we're not falling for that, are we? She's trying to trick us, but she can't hide that threatening edge to her voice.
Yeah, look at that fucking shit-eating grin, dude.
If she sounds threatening, it's because her mask is already slipping. She knows why you're here. You are armed, after all.
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right?
Throw the knife and fucking kill her? If I come closer, you're just going to stab me, aren't you?
What? No, I wouldn't stab you.
I've heard
I
that
am just
before,
a sweet,
okay?
innocent princess trapped here for no reason. And you are a brave knight who's supposed to walk up to, not stabbing distance to help me.
I have absolutely zero doubts that she is going to stab us.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm
Get
getting,
close to her.
I'm getting the vibe she's gonna stab
It
us.
certainly feels threatening. Just because she's acting like she's going to stab you doesn't mean she has the means to actually do it. But you know who is armed?
You. So stop second-guessing yourself and do your job.
Ugh,
I'm nervous.
I'm nervous. She makes me nervous, man. I don't
No
know.
reason to jump into the deep end and deal with her right now before you waste any more time getting stuck in your head.
Do you remember what happened last time?
Last time? If somebody came into my house and stabbed me to death and then I killed him, surely I would remember that.
She remembers!
But I don't remember it.
Oh,
so
never
it
mind.
must not have happened.
No, she doesn't. She said she doesn't remember.
Last time? What are you talking about?
Ugh, it's like the two of you are working together on this. Aren't you listening to her? She's obviously lying through her teeth.
I'm terrible at spotting lies, and even I can tell something's up here. We can't be the only ones that loop back to the start. Someone else has to remember, right?
Yes, something is obviously up, and we can all tell that she's lying. The thing she's lying about is how dangerous she is, not dimension hopping or time travel or whatever it is you think you're doing.
It's from what the hand lady described to me. It's more of like a remolding. Forget about it. I know you have a knife. I'll let you out of here if you drop it. What if I tell her that and then stab her anyways? Screw it.
The princess falls silent, her smile unwavering as you charge across the room.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, she hasn't pulled out a knife yet, and her hands are still behind her back. I think we can do this. I think we can win.
It's the one.
We just
It's
have
the
to
one,
strike
big guy.
now, but make sure you keep your eyes on those hands. I don't trust her for a second.
But your focus is broken by the horrible sound of metal slicing through meat.
That was totally what? That was totally not predictable.
Not ours,
no,
right?
not my meat. No. Oh, definitely not the sound of my meat.
Hers, at first.
Her meat? She got meat? What? No way! She just stabbed me and said hee.
How? What did she even hit us with?
You stare down at your chest and at the long, thin blade.
She had a whole sword. Who gave her a whole sword? Also, I am disgusting.
And then the red, angry slit along the flesh of her thigh, where the blade had been nestled just a moment ago. It's still lodged in her leg, emerging from her knee, hinging up and out of her body like some extra metallic limb.
She stabbed me through her leg.
Bull Bullshit. Absolute bullshit.
Bullshit.
You're going to die now.
Oh, okay. That sucks. I'm dead.
And a painful squelch. She does just that.
Yeah, that sucks. Chapter 3, The Arms Race. Okay, now we're learning.
You're on a path in the woods.
This is not normal path.
Over and over and over again. We're not starting in that goddamn woods every time. We're starting in the fucking cabin.
If you're gonna make me checkpoint this hard, maybe put one closer to the cabin.
What?
I feel.
Whoa! Oh, I accidentally skipped a dialogue. I didn't expect to just be in the cabin. Oh my god, everything's fractally apart. I feel dizzy.
Ho ho ho! I guess I took us to the cabin, didn't I?
The cheated?
Interesting.
The
Who
cheated's
holds the
taking
cards
over.
now?
What?
Nobody holds the cards. That's how it's always been. That's unfortunately how reality works.
The circle's getting smaller and smaller.
The Hunted.
Running isn't an option anymore.
We have a new voice, The Hunted. Oh shit, maybe it's because I keep getting fucking dominated by this chick, dude.
It's better that way. Without a fight, no one can win. And if no one
The Stubborn.
Win, nothing has any meaning.
Holy shit, okay,
Great.
big guy.
So obviously you've already been here. How many times? This is our third?
Yeah, this is a third.
Wonder things
This
have
time.
fallen apart. You do realize that every time you fail, she escapes and an entire world is down to destruction. Right?
It's not really like that, but
Can't be right. That's too much
yeah.
responsibility. Nah, impossibly high stakes.
It's more like the world's a giant ball of Play-Doh and it kind of just gets
better.
mushed around again.
Let's just stay focused, shall we?
Not exactly, like what am I fighting for? I'm fighting for a whole world, so maybe, that'll give me the fighting spirit I need, baby.
Furniture of note is a bent metal table. A pristine blade perched, we take it.
And a giant fucking mirror.
Okay, sure, you take the blade before letting me finish telling you it's there. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
This feels right. We just have to keep our senses
There's a whole mirror.
sharp.
There's a whole ass
That's right,
motherfucking
we've
mirror.
got to be able to win eventually. We will win eventually. Hell, we might even win now.
I like this guy. I like the
That's a fighting
stubborn.
spirit I like to see. You could all learn a thing or two from this one. I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get down there?
Maybe it has something to do with the giant mirror nobody's mentioning. It's
door.
what?
You do know what doors are, right? But there isn't a door. It's just that mirror again. There isn't a mirror. You really messed things up.
Oh
didn't
my
you?
god.
It's like you can't even see reality anymore.
What is the deal with this mirror?
I can feel the air coming up from behind it, stinking of iron and steel. He might be right. Could be a trick. If our other senses can't feel it, then we can't trust it.
If it's in our way, let's just break it and move on.
We haven't tried that yet. Let's approach the mirror.
Make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You really must think you're looking at a mirror. Well, it doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open it. Let's just fumble for the handle and be done with it. I don't care what we look like. I care about getting to the end of this mess.
Wipe the mirror clean. It's the only option.
Reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement.
What the fuck?
And the mirror's gone. How surprising.
It was never there. Just an illusion.
This is crazy.
Let's just get to the princess already. I didn't care about the mirror before, and I care about it even less now.
This guy just wants to get in there and get it done, okay? He's just trying to get to
It's
work.
time for us to see her again. Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
The music stopped.
You step forward, but you don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs. They are smooth and flat and metallic, an unintentional and unfortunately slippery ramp that quickly sends you skittering to the
No
bottom.
way I just fell down the stairs and died. Okay, I
Body
didn't.
tumbles
Whew.
onto the basement floor, and the form of
I'm really
the
liking
princess
this look,
comes into
princess.
view.
This is a good look.
She gives you a run.
Giving me that fucking like unhinged X look right now. You maybe throw a brick through my door, maybe kill my cat. Yeah, it's a good look.
Hi. It looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore.
That's cool. Let's get straight to it.
But don't worry about how
Mortal
bad you did
battle.
last time. That's part of the fun.
She's got another thing coming
Oh.
if she thinks we're going down easy again.
Pride makes us dead. The only thing that matters is survival.
Actually, does survival matter? We've died twice and nothing bad has come of it.
That's really
We just
true,
need to
though.
find a way to win once.
We have an infinite amount of tries from what I can see.
Yet. Plenty bad has come of it. You've left at least one entire world to ruin. The the people there mattered.
That's funny because I've never seen them. I don't even know if they're freaking real, dude.
Your internal bickering is cut short by the wet sound
Fucking
of slicing
chainsaw
meat.
princess?
The
What?
princess's arms erupt twin blades, glistening with her blood, the empty flesh of her arms flopping at her elbows
Holy
like torn
shit.
sleeves. The chain clatters to the floor. She's loose, and she is coming for you.
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
Oh my god, dude, she literally has sword arms.
Shit. She's coming for us, and I'm out of ideas.
We're gonna just go for it, man. I want to know what happens.
Yes. This is the best idea.
Maybe we'll get a crit. I don't know.
Yeah, sure. Why the hell not? Let's see if we can turn off the part of us that feels things.
Yeah, why not? I mean,
Pain
I don't see why not.
It's how we stay alive. Nah, I'm sick of pain. Yeah, this whole thing would be a lot more tolerable if it didn't hurt so much.
Wait for her to come to you. Do your worst. I bet you can't even hurt me.
Sure thing. I love a challenge. I bet I can hurt you so much.
No way. Oh my god.
The princess closes the distance and we dodge. And
Whoa.
we dodge. And
Whoa.
we fight back.
Oh!
Fight back.
Oh, you're fast. But let's see how fast you really are.
You and the princess enter a quick and vicious exchange,
Whoa.
each of you wounding the other.
Back and
neither
forth, back and
landing a
forth.
Fatal blow.
Yes, this is exactly it.
But the dance couldn't last forever. All it takes is a single clumsy moment. She skewers you.
I got screwed by the princess.
Gotcha.
You.
Does it hurt? No.
Voice of the cold.
Oh, a new one of us. I thought that only happens when we die. Did we die? You're on a... No, you're in a... Where the hell are you?
I'm not exactly sure.
We're dead. And that's all we'll ever be. Dead. If we didn't realize we were dead, then we made progress. Good job. Stop saying dead, all of you.
Do you remember we
Well, I've died
are the
a
ones
second
who
ago,
shaped
but
this
right now,
universe?
Extremely
Right?
not dead.
Right? So if I just tell myself that I'm not gonna die and I'm not dead, then I'm
This
not.
is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here? This is 4. No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas, and I love that.
Thank you for the supportive vibes.
But I guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess advances. Okay, whatever we do gets us another us. Let's see how many we can stack. There's got to be a point where it makes us better than
Ah, okay, so we're growing brain
We
cells.
don't need any other voices chattering about in here. It'll just confuse us. All we need is to keep fighting. Yeah, I'll pass on that. As long as we keep moving. Why not? It's not like dying again and again is doing us any harm. Let's see how far this little mind hole goes.
I'm with this guy.
Shall we?
Come on, show me something new.
Me when I want something new? I'm gonna try flirting with her. Holy shit, after all this, all of these ideas suck. Think up something better. It doesn't work and she kills you again and again and again and again. Your memory blurs as your consciousness leaps from life to death to life to death, holding only snippets of conflict that transpires.
None of this is working. She skewers you. There's more of us. Let's see if that helps. Then you skewer yourself.
We were gonna try that anyways.
That dying doesn't get you anywhere.
Huh. That didn't do much of anything. We're tougher than I thought.
The contrarian.
What's the point?
The broken.
Same. She skewers you.
Oh, don't give up on me just yet. You gotta keep going.
It doesn't matter how many times this takes, we can't give up.
Oh my f***ing god.
Okay, let's go.
We're on to
again.
something though, we're on to something.
Compliment her on those gleaming blades. There's nothing better than a capable woman.
Okay.
She skewers you.
You're cute.
This is going somewhere.
See? We're getting better. Okay, yeah. That was a good one. Just panic. Flee. She skewers you.
No, you don't get to escape. That's not how this works.
Oh my
You're
god.
getting close to something. Can't you feel it? One
I can.
time.
One last time.
You're right. One last time. That's all we need. Let's appeal to her better nature. We haven't tried
Her
that.
better nature?
Sure, she'll listen to me.
She looks like a fucking barracuda with tits. No.
She skewers you.
Oh my god.
And then everything goes dark. And you die.
Am I like dead though? Or like is this chapter 4? Ah, yes! Mutually assured destruction.
Your Honor, don't lose your head. We're in a cabin and we'll take it from here.
Okay, yeah, narrator, we don't need you. We're back in the cabin.
Looks like it finally fits, doesn't it? We're up here, which is different, and different is good. And our steel claw is already in our hand.
Okay.
Oh, what if? Throw it out the window.
Shut the fuck up.
My dead.
Shut your fucking fat mouth, okay?
Very hard. We've died a lot.
Besides, what better way to die so very many times than at the sharp hands of a beautiful woman?
Maybe like a giant anvil.
Sure, I can think of a better way to die.
Giant anvil.
They're all the same, really.
Wow, wow, wow.
How about we stop thinking about horrible ways to die? I don't want us to accidentally manifest anything. The only thing we're gonna manifest is finally ending up on top.
Getting on top would be nice because I've been getting skewered no lube for like 10 eternities now.
There are entirely too many of you. How many times have you been here? This isn't good. This is... How about you stick to describing things and we'll stick to doing them?
Tell him cheated.
Yeah, leave it to the pros. We'll notch up that winning.
The narrator has actually done nothing of any value ever. So
Narrator, we heroically stride through the door and towards our destined final encounter with our star-crossed lover.
no, buddy, it's the wrong run.
Walk to the door and onto the basement stairs, only...
It's fine. I'll just shut up then and speed this whole thing along.
Are you sure you don't want me to describe the stairs? Or this room, or anything? It feels like I'm hardly a part of this.
Nah, we're good. We've done this before, big guy. You can take a 5.
Don't care, just want to win.
Yep.
Fine, you make your way to the basement, where the princess awaits you.
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again, I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together.
Nothing some Gorilla Glue can't fix. Also, as she gets more evil, her tatas are repelling each other.
But I guess we're not done. That's okay with me. It's good even. I like that. I got something ready for you.
This has
while
been
you
the
were
long
gone.
game.
Do you want to see it?
We're trying. This has all been the long game, man. We're trying to rizz her.
I'm not going to wait for an answer. I'm just going to show you. It's worth it though. Just you wait. And not for very long, because I'm going to do it right now.
Cool. What are you gonna do? What are you doing, lady?
Are you gonna say what she does?
Yeah. What's
Oh, do you want me to talk now?
Yes, because otherwise things don't actually happen.
Yeah, she says she has something new. I want to hear about the new thing. Yeah, me too. I think I speak for all of us when I say that I would like to hear you describe her new thing.
Describe it in detail.
Really? Okay then.
Here we go. Now.
The princess's skin twists, splitting into red blue hairs. And then it erupts. It becomes a wave of and viscera, pieces of her splatter.
She's just a giant metal monster.
All that remains in the center of the room is a skeleton of blades. A heart beats furiously in its cage of a chest.
Oh my god, she really, truly, wholeheartedly, on guard, is a freak.
Are you ready for what comes next?
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Yeah, holy shit is right. This,
Gorgeous.
what, my guy, what the
Absolutely
fuck are you talking about?
Yes, behold the perfect woman.
They're all saying it.
Think we can throw her out the window.
Oh, that's a good idea.
That looked painful.
How is she still alive?
Heart's still beating, that's all she needs. This is fake. This is all fake. That's all just made up.
It looks pretty real to me, big
She doesn't
guy.
have a back anymore. How are we supposed to stab her in it?
This is all just a sick joke. I hate existing.
Okay, no need to be a downer, big guy.
Rude. I quit. I'm done. Forget it.
Alright,
Oh my god, there's too many. Shut the f up, please. Just give me a second. I'm trying to think of what to do. The princess' skin all exploded off and stuff, which is not normal for a human woman. And now she's made a fucking sword. So, like, what do I do? Because, like, even if we want to have kids, then how are we gonna have them? Just shut up!
What just happened? It's so quiet.
We're back in the basement. Him too. Yeah, shut the you two. Get the fuck out.
Something feels different
Oh
about
my
you.
god.
It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
We're back in the void. But we did that just with our mind. You do not act, and yet through that inaction, your body moves on its own. The princess strikes as you approach, but as her blow finishes its arc, you're already somewhere else.
You're incredible.
I know. Your weapons clash again and again, you and her entering a rhythm free of thought and free of self. There's only the dance, the ebb and flow, the shifting of the tides back and forth between you. The deeper you fall into your play, the faster your hearts pound and the faster the momentum volleys between you. An endlessly building crescendo and then an opening. Your blade strikes free of volition, and her strikes too. Both strikes are lethal. Neither of you will survive, but neither of you fear what's to come. This is the good ending. This is a good ending. And again, there's Hansy. You do not get to see each other die, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns. Silence as you reach towards the glass. It's time for you to see what's in it. Silence as you reach forward, they're gone. But the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. And there I am again. You've grown. I've fucking what? You're at the cabin.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
Nice.
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
What does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
When this is all done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was. I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed. But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
You know that at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you, right? When I go back, it's as if the invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before?
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
What do you want me to bring you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them. My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
You've been kinder to me than anyone else that I've met. Thank you.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is sharp and single-minded. She is cruelty, but she is also joy. She will make for an indomitable heart. Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be. I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence. I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Everything goes dark and you die! Chapter 1, the hero and the princess. Oh my.
You're on a path in the woods.
We are not even able to go down the paths that we have before, so we can't like redo on accident. The thing that worries me about this is that we've gotten 9 achievements out of 97. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The option to warn her's grayed out, so I have to slay her.
You bring the blade down and plunge it into the princess's back.
No way.
Finally. There's no going back now.
Okay, yep, that was a bit
deep
shitty.
gash in her
I'm
shoulder.
sorry.
She barely so much as flinches, turning around to stare at you incredulously.
Are you serious?
Uh-oh, mommy's mad. Oh,
but if we're doing this, I guess I'll have to kill you.
No, you don't have to. It was an accident.
Do you think I need both of my arms to do that? I can beat you to death with one. But I don't have to tell you that. I'll go ahead and show you.
Give up.
As the blade falls from your trembling hands, the princess rears back, readying a bone-shattering haymaker.
No way this bitch is about to punch me to death.
You fall to your knees.
Oh my
barely
God.
able to process the ringing in your ears before she hits you again. Every blow. You feel bones shatter with every impact, unknown ruptures blossoming with blood somewhere inside of you. If we're lucky,
I just got literally jumped by a fucking princess.
delay her escape from this place. If we're very lucky, we will kill her before she gets out.
Oh, too weak to even try fighting back.
She places a confident heel on your chest and pushes you down to the ground. Her knee falls to your throat.
This is getting
Your
spicy,
windpipe
boys. What's gonna
crushes
happen
the ribs
next?
you breathe,
Oh,
a slight
baby!
Everything goes dark.
Oh, yeah, she just literally just snapped my neck. The tower.
The interior of the cabin is larger.
Whoa,
and more
that's a lot
grandiose than its
different.
humble exterior
Holy
would
shit.
suggest. The only furniture of note is a massive marble altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay.
Why do we feel so small?
Yeah, I feel like... Am I
We don't
ant-sized right
feel
now?
Small. We are small.
Yeah. Wipe the mirror clean. It's a wall. Ah! Mirror prank! Part 3!
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a spiral staircase. Its steps almost as deep as you are tall. The smell of incense drifts up from below. For a moment, you almost feel
Just a nice... This looks like a nice little spiral staircase.
This is actually kind of nice.
That's... Okay, sweet.
Is that a guest I hear?
Whoa.
Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
Whatever you say, ma'am.
Dude, she said she wants us to witness her. You know what that means?
Should we be worried about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago, you were going on about how pointless everything was. Now you want to go down there.
It doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions. Though if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess. The princess towers over you, almost glowing in the weak starlight.
way.
Her figure framed by a stained glass window. Her long hair billows around her, and a chain binds her wrist to the far wall. The chain is nothing to her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless to resist her.
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants.
Uppies?
Even though you know it's useless. Such charming audacity.
Yeah, I was doing it to impress you.
Drop it.
Yep, okay.
The blade slips from your
Whatever you
fingers
say.
and clatters uselessly to the floor.
We didn't have to do that.
Yes, we did.
And yet you did. She's so much more than us. You wouldn't understand what it feels like to be in her presence. Oh, I understand what's going on, and you'd better snap yourself out.
Kneel.
Okay. Yep, where's the kneel button?
On her command, you fall to the floor, knees painfully connecting with hard stone.
She's about to make me bark!
That's my good little bird. Now, why don't we talk?
The last time we met, you told me I was destined to end the world. That thought wrapped itself around my heart. It has pulled at me since the moment I squeezed the life out of your broken lungs. I could feel its fundamental truth awaken me. The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new, and the world as it is now is overdue for alterations. It's time for me to seize my destiny, and you, little bird, will help me seize it.
Well, that gives away the game, doesn't it? It certainly does. And beyond that, it more than lends credence to our conversation in the woods. I don't love the thought that in some other reality you failed to destroy her, but what's done is done. I can only hope it helped you learn a valuable lesson.
You're the
only one who can deal with her. And if you don't, well, she's let you know what will happen, hasn't she? Then you shouldn't have trusted us with her destruction. She is inevitable. Can't you feel it? He's being melodramatic, but he's not exactly wrong, is he? What are we supposed to do to stop her? Okay, first things first, you're going to have to stuff those pessimistic thoughts someplace far, far away.
Yeah, I don't really know what we're gonna do about this. She's probably about 20 feet tall. Or I'm like 1 foot tall. Whichever one's more likely.
If you're going to save the world, you have to have faith that you can pull this off. You can't win a battle that you've already lost in your mind.
Oh, what do you have planned?
All you have to do is break these chains and set me free.
It's so interesting that I have to do this every time, even when her hand was small enough to just slip through them. If you're so powerful, I can just break them yourself.
Of course she can. It's not rude to question someone who's apparently trying to end the world. That's exactly why it's rude. We should know our place.
I can, easily. But that isn't what I want to do. The story of a terrible and bountiful god unbounded of her own will is no story at all. It's not worthy of everything I am, or everything I'm bound to become. It isn't even worthy of what I was. The destruction in Genesis that's to follow in my wake is deserving of a song that can echo for eternity. The song of you, being so struck by my glory, so overwhelmed by what I am, that you feel you must deliver me into the world. And from your act of utter devotion and submission springs a new dawn, a better dawn. Submit now, submit later. It makes no difference. Because in the end, no matter how vainly you struggle against me, my will triumphs over yours.
I'm gonna shit my pants. Just because you're supposed to end the world doesn't mean you actually have to, just saying.
This isn't about desire. This is about what I am. And I have little interest in discussing destiny with one that cannot see the divine truth that shines in my heart.
Let's just follow her lead. Let's just take off the thing, man.
So easily
maybe she'll reward us with maybe she'll drive us to McDonald's on the way home.
If this is what you want, then I guess there's not much else for me to say.
Oh, Zooey Baba.
You can't just give in to her, not when the stakes are so high, not when you're so close. I won't let you do this.
This is just the next best thing, to be honest.
There's still something in the way. A greasy film inside of you where it doesn't belong, trying to conceal you from me.
Yeah, that's narrator.
Is that a person? No, it used to be a person. It's something different now. An echo.
Used to be a person.
Is she talking about you? That's impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
You're a small one, aren't you? A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand.
No. What are you talking about? I'm just...
I don't care what you are. You're mine. Rise, my little bird.
Okay.
Without
Without hesitation, you're brought to your feet.
Oh, she's narrating now. Okay, sweet.
Break my chains.
And how are we supposed to do that? All we have is a blade.
All you need to do is believe it's been done.
Oh, just break her chains, man.
Her chains shatter, and the cuff falls from her wrist. She is loose, and the end is upon us.
What a good disciple you are.
This was
We made all of the right choices here, fellas. I don't think there's any argument in that.
the void is closing it, though. That's a bit awkward. Oh, and she's gone. Shit. You've withered. Before I grew, and now I'm withered. I'm gooping. I'm gooping for real right now. We're back in the long quiet. Approach her.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction. A mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
You can't be a contradiction.
And yet my waters flow and my streets bustle. There are no words that can describe me into non-existence. There is no logic that can bind my multitudes. I am everything that you have known me to be, but I am also none of it.
How can you stand to be a contradiction?
As easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit. Even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul.
I think she's into me, fellas. It doesn't matter how many times I go back, at least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse?
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
If anything, it makes me like you more. I don't know what that says about me. It's just something about having a girlfriend that I can be locked in eternal battle with. It's just great, man. I love it.
That even in the darkness, you are guided by compassion.
What do you think of this vessel? I'm kind of melting. I'm oozing.
This one is dominance. A figure
Oh, that vessel. I thought
everything to her will. She will make for a terrifying and divine heart. Do not mourn her, for she would not be able to mourn you.
Damn. I'm still planning to kill you once we're done with this.
If that remains your choice when all is said and done, then you may try. But know that I do not wish you harm, even if you attempt to destroy me.
Okay. I do not wish you harm, even if you will. The princess is back, boys. The real princess. Look at that thing. I'm ready to go back where we can beat the shit out of each other again. See you on the other side. Just make sure to make it just quick again. There it goes.
You're on a path in the woods. And at
the end of the path, and in the basement of that cabin, is a princess. Okay, this time she's being sweet, but we haven't tried stabbing her while she's sweet.
Really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever.
I see. You're trying to get.
I don't know if I. Owen.
It's a gamble, but it might work.
I gotta put on my angry face. I'm looking at Bug.
Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
She doesn't know her name.
Is Princess her name or her title? What if it's both?
Princess.
Imagine being named Princess.
Haha, that'd be funny.
I'm sorry, I've been down here so long I guess I've just forgotten. I must have a name though. Everyone has a name.
Okay, that's weird. She hadn't even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully you're starting to see that she can't be trusted.
Where are you going? You can't just leave me here.
You'd better hope for your own sake that I don't slip these chains before you make it back down here.
I actually just got chills.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here.
I actually just got chills. I wasn't expecting that.
She has to be bluffing.
She has to be bluffing.
I'd hurry if I were you.
Yeah, we got the knife.
To the first floor, grabbing the blade, both yours and the world's only possible salvation. Okay, if we're sure about this decision, I'll support it. I suppose we have a world to save.
Yep, you know how it is, buddy.
You slowly creep down the basement stairs. It's quiet. Where the princess sat only a moment
She
ago,
gnawed her arm off.
only a severed arm, its cooling flesh still chained to the wall.
Okay.
And she's
gonna lock me down here.
To be seen.
Or she's right behind me. I think we got off on the wrong foot. Do you think we can start over?
You coward.
I'm joking.
No, I don't think
come
we
on,
can.
man.
Why don't you come closer? I have something to show you.
What could it be? She lost an arm. I'm locking her down here and letting her bleed out. Let's finish
Your
this.
eyes dart to the corners of the room. You don't see her.
Up.
Where is she?
She's above us.
As you step towards the severed limb, you hear the pattering of feet.
I made the wrong choice.
Soft against the basement floor, then loud and desperate against the stairs. You turn to chase after the princess, but she's fast and has too much of a lead. She slams the door behind her before you can make it to the top of the stairs. The lock clicks into place.
Thanks.
I'm locked down here.
I'd return the favor.
She's just gonna leave me to starve, isn't she? I'm gonna have to live off of cockroaches and pipe condensate.
Please stay free.
With those parting words, the princess walks away, her quiet footsteps eventually fading as she leaves you and the cabin to rot. You're stuck here. It can't just end like this, right? As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. I'm sorry.
Just like that.
But it's over. You don't know how much time passes before the end. But eventually, it comes. The world ends, and you end with it.
The witch?
You're on a path.
In the woods, the path, the path is a cabin, and the basement of the cabin is a princess. You're here.
The interior of
Ooh,
the cabin
it's all
is
spooky and
twisted
witchy
roots.
now.
The walls a chaotic weave of knotted wood that, almost as if by accident, just happens to resemble a room. The floor is damp and earthy, and the only furniture of note is a slab of mud in the shape of a
Good
shelf
old mud table.
with a pristine blade.
Good old
perched
mud
on its
table.
edge.
Mirror prank?
You reach forward,
Fucking mirror
rub your
prank.
hand
Cool.
against
We're gonna take the blade.
You take the blade from the shelf. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase dug into the muddy earth below. The ceiling is thick with roots that hang like locks of tangled hair. The weak starlight from the cabin windows behind you can barely penetrate the gloom here, only illuminating the edges of an opening below. It shines in the darkness like some kind of massive maw, waiting to swallow you up into the earth.
What's a maw? The mouth or gullet of a greedy person? Enter the maw.
The air smells of dirt and copper. It's thick and wet, as if your lungs are being coated in mud with each intake of breath. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Oh man, if only you
Her
knew.
voice skitters up from below.
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs.
Oh,
Come on down.
she called me
Don't
nasty.
be scared. I probably won't bite.
Oh, okay. It sounds like pretty good odds to me. I'm not
But
nasty.
you are. You're a wretched little thing.
You stinky
I
bitch.
recognize that voice as easily as I recognized your nervous little footsteps coming up the path. I know
who you are.
and
I
I
remember what you've done.
Yeah, I've heard that
She must
before.
have you confused with someone else. She seems friendly enough. Maybe we can talk our way out of this whole situation. You can't. Unless you slay her right away, she's going to break free and end the world. There's no reasoning with what she is. Look, I'm just throwing ideas out there. I like to think out loud. I'm the kind of guy who likes a discussion. Don't we want to hear what everyone has to say before making any big decisions? Do you want to hear what everyone has to say? Or do you just want to hear yourself talk?
Yeah.
Stop lingering. Your task is to slay the princess, not endlessly debate about what to do with the princess. Fine, fine. You're the boss.
Thank
Oh.
you. Descend the basement steps.
She's a creature. Is that a tail? No way.
And there you are. One hand tucked away behind your back,
Fellas.
gripping that sharp, sharp blade, no doubt.
How would she know that?
Yeah.
So, we've dropped the
Oh my god,
pretenses.
look at the fucking hairy legs and toes, man.
Good.
You made a comment back in the woods about having been here before. Now she's acting like the two of you already know each other.
This is like, it's like our 20th time at this point.
You've already been here, haven't you? That's
Yeah.
pretty sharp. How'd you figure that one out? Call it deductive reasoning.
Good job, bozo.
Well, you seem to be great at it.
Oh my god, okay.
So, you really don't remember us, do you? No, I don't. But you and the princess clearly have a shared reality, even if I'm not a part of it. I won't waste time fighting you on something that's clearly true.
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
I know we were like here to fill her, but you know, I don't know what's going on here, but I'm interested, you feel me? Hey, I'm sorry about last time,
Smart.
baby.
Let's apologize. Get us
That's
back
right,
on the
get back on the right foot. I'm sorry about
you're
all that.
Sorry. Isn't that nice? You're such a gracious little monster. Well, if you're sorry, then let me out of here. Prove it.
Fine, I will.
Oh, I don't need you to cut me out.
Huh?
The princess grins as the chains fall from her wrist.
Word?
Could have
Okay.
got out of those the whole time. That sneaky little, a woman after my own heart, really. She knows how to hold her cards close to her chest. This is why she can't just be abandoned here. If left to her own devices, she'll find a way out.
Find
Now
a way
stop
out.
her.
There's a fucking, it's right there. The staircase is right there, dude. I get the sense that you're not happy with me.
Is that a joke? Do you think a joke will charm my trust back? You'll have to try harder than that.
Okay, what do you want me to do? I didn't do shit to you last time. You're the one who locked me away until I died.
That is an exceptionally good point.
Yeah.
And you
Oh,
were
she's fucking pissed.
such a steal to slay me. Just because I won and you lost doesn't mean I'm to blame for bad blood.
Also a good point. She can't even hear you. Why are you trying to brown nose her? I'm not brown nosing anyone. I'm just
Yeah, this opportunist guy's like, he's kind of like, he's a little bit embarrassing. Just a little bit.
If she's in the wrong, then you don't have anything to worry about.
But I must confess, this place never let me out into the world. While you were gasping your last down below, I was trying to claw and bash and break my way out. But I never did manage to be free.
So she literally can't ever.
Myself here again.
I keep yawning. Ah! She literally can't even leave the cabin. Like, interesting.
It seems that
Okay.
you get to come and go as you please. So you may be a bigger part of the answer to this riddle than I'd like you to be. Maybe bygones can be bygones, but you'll have to let me out first.
Dog, man, whatever you say. What do you have then? I don't think she's gonna stab us in the back. Let's just leave.
Yes, let's.
She creeps forward, taking one cautious step at a time until you and she are face to face. She never breaks eye contact, even as the two of you find yourselves face to face. She's silent for a long moment, as if testing to see what you'll do now that she's within arm's reach.
After you, darling. You're the one who lets
She called us
come and
darling.
go.
That's huge.
It's best if I follow.
Oh no, we can't have that. If anyone is going to turn their back on anyone else, she's going to turn her back.
We're gonna have to turn our back on her,
It
dude.
doesn't matter who leads and who follows. We're working together here. Well, if it doesn't matter, then she can go first. We may be in this together, but that doesn't mean we have to trust her. We're armed and she's not. What's she gonna do? Bite us when we're not looking?
Yeah, probably.
If you help her out of here, you're going to regret it.
Nah. Nope. Nope. I'm gonna step onto the stairs. Clearly there's some broken trust here. What if I gave this to you?
You can't be serious.
I'll give her the knife.
Now, hold on. We should put this to a vote. The blade is one of our most valuable assets.
Nope,
We can't
nope,
just
nope,
give it.
nope, nope.
What if she uses it to kill us? I vote no.
This is how you regain trust, okay? It's compromise. She just wants to stab her, so we give her the knife.
You abstain. She's going to kill us if we give it to her.
This isn't a democracy. We're giving her the
We're
blade.
going to get everyone killed. You know that, right? But of course you do. You hand the blade to the princess,
Nice.
who quickly snatches it from you,
her eyes darting between you and the weapon.
Whoa, bucko. Whoa. Don't go using it there. Gave it to you out of trust.
Why did you? What do you think happens now?
You're beautiful. I want to actually save you, and this feels like the only way to do it. We're gonna go with the Riz route again.
She pulls back,
Whoa!
clearly caught off guard by whatever nonsense you just said to her.
No way, it worked!
Nice. Whether it's nice depends on if we meant it. We didn't mean it. Did we? If you were lying, we'd all know. But unfortunately...
It worked.
What? What do you mean by that? What kind of game are you playing?
The look of surprise that momentarily softened her features vanishes as she steals her nerves. And then she buries the blade in your heart.
Listen. Hey.
You can't blame a player for shooting his shot. Even a shot, he pulled a blade on him, man. Yeah, that's not right. That's a bit cheap.
I told you this is what she was going to do.
Yeah. I don't want to hear any more of it.
Face as you fall to the ground.
I did it. I got you. You.
The princess seems to tremble, her smile fading quickly, replaced with concern.
Oh, it worked.
Her eyes brim with tears.
Why? Why did you let me do this?
But you don't have the strength to respond, nor do you have the time. Everything goes dark, and you die.
That was it, baby. That was it. That was the one. Okay, that was the big play. Shut up!
I can't believe she actually
I can believe it. I can believe it. I thought it was working there for a second when she blushed, but yeah.
Not to give her the blame. I told you it would come around to bite us. I voted against it. Yeah, we know. You already got your I told you so's in while we were bleeding out. I just wanted to make sure that everyone here knows that I was and am on the right side of it.
Yeah, why did I bring this guy?
Oh, you're far from being on the right side of anything. You're fixated on the past, whereas what you should be is fixated on the future.
Oh, the Smitten's back. I forgot the Smitten was an absolute pimp player.
Tell me more.
Gladly, my dear fellow. By cruelly turning on the princess in her moment of vulnerability, we made ourselves an enemy. But by mastering our fear and insecurity and handing over our power, we've begun
a journey. See, this guy, he always knows what's up, okay? He's back.
I like journeys. Traveling is a bit of a passion of mine. It makes me so relatable. Now, where are we off to?
Well, if we're lucky, it's a journey to love.
We're so back, boys. We're so back.
She hates us.
No.
Does she? She hesitated before stabbing us to death. There might just be a kernel of affection in that angry heart.
As ridiculous as this guy is, maybe he has a point. I don't know if I necessarily buy into his whole love journey thing, but maybe she won't be as keen to betray us this time. We've already proven to her that we can change, so maybe she'll realise that things don't have to end in violence.
Oh, whoa.
In which case, I suppose the only thing to do is to get back to the cabin and give it another try.
That's right. Let's hit the road.
Exactly. You are aware I've been listening to you, right?
Oh my god, this again.
So you've obviously been here before, since you apparently died at least once.
Twice, actually.
Sure.
Yeah.
Twice. The woods themselves are changing, then that's all the more reason for you to take this seriously.
Mm.
Mean your grip on things is slipping, which, in turn, likely means her influence is spreading. Someone's in the know. I've already said too much. The more information you have, the more difficult your task will be. Don't listen to her, definitely don't free her, and if you can, don't even think about her.
You don't have to worry about me. My head's always empty.
Romantic sigh.
Thoughts of her.
Oh my god. What? We're going to free her.
Please don't.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna free her.
You villain.
Yeah, that's right, you stinky villain.
It isn't long before you find
wow, look at it. Thorns everywhere. This is crazy.
It's clear where everyone stands at this point. I don't know if I'd say everyone. You talking about me? I have a position. It's a good one, too. Ignore him. He's just talking for talking's sake. My position is the only one that matters. The princess is a threat to you. She's a threat to me, and most importantly, she's a threat to the world. You know what you have to do.
At this point, I've learned that I actually don't have to do anything. Whoa, this is the coolest one so far.
Anymore. The burned out.
Covered in freaking roses, man. What?
Stood here,
no way.
Still reeking of ash. But beneath it lies the fresh smell of spring growth after rain, the promise of new life in the wreckage of the old. The only
and Jaimir, once again.
Shell of what was once a table, a pristine. Wait, this isn't right. This is supposed to be a pristine blade.
Whoa, this is the first time we haven't seen a blade here.
Blade? We gave it to her last time. She can't still have it, can she?
We've never given her the blade.
Look, as far as I see it, if it's between him and her, I say we side with the one who has the weapon.
Wow, okay, so you... okay, so you're just gonna side with her.
So hasty. I'm sure the blade will turn up somewhere.
Like, you're in my brain. What the f?
That's not how this is supposed to work. If she does have it, that's all the more reason to put our faith in her. We have already shown her our heart.
I'm rolling with the spitting,
now she
bro.
has to show us hers.
She can maybe we can show us a boob or something too. Everyone loves pulling epic mirror pranks in these f***ing ones!
Hollow entrance
Sorry.
Into the basement. What are you doing? Alas, our fine features remain unseen. We'll just have to trust that she'll find us beautiful as we are. Well, seems like the only way to go is forward, isn't it?
Yep.
That's where everything tends to be. Let's just put on a good face and have our wits about us.
Enter the basement.
You step through the frame of scorched wood and make your way into the darkness below. The stairs to the basement are covered in a fine...
It's a big fuzzy staircase.
Warm, as if the fires that ruined this place had only recently been extinguished. Yet fresh shoots of thorny branches are already weaving themselves through the soot-covered earth of the walls around you.
Holy shit.
Their spines point courteously down towards the basement, so you're able to brush past their jagged points with ease. At least on the way down. But you don't need to think about the way back up just yet. That's a matter for after the world's been saved. These thorns are an expression of her pain.
Oh.
I know it. She's calling out for help.
Oh, man.
Her voice, worn down by pain and suspicion, hobbles up the stairs.
I can't get away from you, can I? I lock you away and you come back. You let me kill you and you come back. I don't know why you let me do that. I don't know what you want from me.
She seems very conflicted at this point. I mean, I think that was a big W Riz moment, and we let her fucking stab us. We're gonna continue with the Risen up.
I think you know how this goes. I'm down here.
Bug skipped the thing. Get out of here, Bug. I think you know how this goes. I'm down here and can't leave, so come down and talk. It's not like I can stop you. Proceed down the stairs! Hello, woman!
Brushing past the smooth edges of thorns that grow more and more plentiful as you make your way forward. You step out into what was once a vast open cavern, now overrun by briars and prickles.
Poor thing.
The space.
He's all thorned up.
Vegetation. At the heart of it all, encased in a tight weave of vines, is the princess. Her bloody, trembling hands clutching a pristine blade.
She did get the blade!
Did you know this was going to happen to me? Are you here to watch me suffer? Are you here to laugh?
Holy shit, dude. She's like literally absolutely... Fucking Jesus. I can cut you free, but you have to give me the... Wow, you can just say have a nice life and turn the other way. Holy shit. What? I'm not... You have to hand me the blade. I'm not here to laugh. I'm here to free you if you let me.
I want to trust you.
Her grip tightens on the blade.
Oh my god, dude. Jesus Christ.
But you're hiding something, aren't you? Why would you help me if you weren't helping yourself?
Fucking, I don't know. You're not the only one who yearns for freedom. I'm as trapped as you are. I think we need to leave together.
The princess clutches the blade closer to her chest.
That sounds nice. I'm so tired of the bad blood between us. But it's hard to let it go. You've hurt me.
You fucking stabbed me.
Her eyes dart away from yours for a brief moment.
The thorns, obviously, this represents the pain and distrust. The prickly thorn in the side that I've given her ever since I... it's... what's the word for it? Ever since I abused her trust in me and reached for the knife upstairs. I'm sorry. What's the Wi-Fi password? I just got here and I don't know it.
And I've also hurt you.
Damn right. You're toxic.
We don't need words to send a message. It is through action that we can show her our adoration, our devotion,
our kindness.
That's right. I'm going for it.
Reach towards her bloodied hands, laying your palm on her trembling fingers. For a moment, she clutches it even tighter, her knuckles going white with the effort. But then the tension fades. Her grip finally loosens and she allows you to take the weapon. You carefully pull it free from the thorns, though they scrape at your skin, leaving red trickles of fresh blood all along your arms.
She trusts us. She trusts us. Doesn't that set your heart aflutter?
No, she doesn't necessarily trust us. We literally just snatched her shit out of her hand,
Yeah,
so...
a little. It could just be nerves. Being this close to her does bring back unpleasant memories, but... I don't know, it doesn't feel bad. It feels good. Like we're special to her.
We are special to have gained an ounce of trust from a maiden so guarded. Now all that remains is to free her from her bindings.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's show her how much both of us have changed.
I've changed, baby.
What?
Come on, give me a shot.
We slay her.
I ain't that motherfucker no
now.
more.
She's never been so helpless, and if we don't take advantage of that, we may never get another chance. That sounds like a splendid idea. You should listen to him.
I see that the lines have been drawn.
It's 2 against 1. It's 2 against 2.
Ooh.
You don't count. And why shouldn't he count? Because he's clearly not one of us. That doesn't matter. He's been with us the whole time. He should get a say.
So, did you mean it? Or was I a fool to hand my life to you?
Slay the princess, cut her free. I just wanted my blade back. You're on your own. Turn and leave. I told you, baby, I was a different man.
But I'm choosing it to piss off everyone in the comments. I'm gonna stab you, bitch!
Oh, you scoundrel. Why? We finally gained her trust. That took a lot of work.
Sorry, boys. Looks like we've got our tiebreaker.
Blade safely in hand, you turn from the princess and
I'm only doing this to piss you off, motherfucker!
But her thistled prison proves to be an impossible obstacle, its thorns digging deeper and deeper into your flesh the closer you come to striking the fatal blow.
Ha! We're not going to make it. This is what we deserve.
We didn't even get to stab her.
Ourselves in this eternal moment, than have her blood on our hands. We still managed to get our romantic end.
The tip of your blade only manages to touch her sternum before it stops moving entirely. A single drop of blood trickles down her chest as the two of you stare into each other's eyes.
Holy fuck, she's pissed.
Come on, just push a little further.
I knew this was coming. I can't believe I ever let myself hope for better. This was always going to be us, wasn't it?
You and me, we like this, man. You know it. Oh. And she's gone. You don't get the chance to respawn, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns. Yeah. Bye, boys. Bye. You've unraveled. I'm withering away now. I mean, before it was just my arm decaying off, but you're at the cabin.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the Long Quiet. I am curious to see what it means for us to know it.
Do you think there are people out there?
It doesn't matter if there are. People are too small for us. You and I are the only things that interest me.
Do you think that anything is real out there, or do you think that we're real?
We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something, but nothing cannot exist on its own. And because of that, nothing can't exist.
Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one yearns for connection she feels she doesn't deserve.
Ah, yeah, I probably shouldn't have stabbed her.
She hid herself away. She will make for a cautious heart.
That's good. That's good. Cause you can't trust a dog like me, you know. One minute I'm sitting in your lap, wagging my tail. Next minute, you feel me?
Not morning. She isn't alone anymore.
Okay, that's good. That's good. I call him the narrator, and he wants me to kill you. Do you have a narrator? Have the vessels had one?
No. Their minds are empty, existent, but constantly shifting into something new. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
Your narrator is definitely from the beyond, dude. I don't know if you met the guy, but I'm gonna kill the narrator, bro.
If he is anything,
He is annoying. He's a little twerp.
He isn't worth the effort to destroy.
How many more vessels do I need to bring to you?
Whatever you bring me next will be enough. And then gravity
One more.
will pull the others back to me. I will be singular. A final multitude.
I'm ready to go back.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are.
Holy shit.
I will be here, waiting for you.
This is the one, boys. We gotta make it good. Come down again. And at the end of the path is a cabin. And in the basement of the cabin is a princess. Get down there. Let's get
there.
She sounds.
There she is. Yep, as evil as ever.
Hi. Are you here to kill me?
Are you here to kill me something? Nuh-uh.
Then drop the knife.
We should. It'll go a long way to building trust with her.
The hero's back instantly, wanting to simp with her. I don't think I've tried tightening my grip, though.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me?
Nuh-uh. I can't believe nuh-uh was an option. No, I'm not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Then I'll f***ing wait here forever. Fine, then I guess we're at an impasse.
Well, I guess we are.
Huh, whatever, fine.
Of everything, just slay her already.
No.
Or drop the blade. Do something.
I'm not listening to either of you f***ing people. Are you sure you don't want to talk?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh my god, she's giving me the f***ing cold shoulder, dude.
You can't just stand around like this forever. Eventually, something is going to give, and I highly recommend that you be the one to take the initiative here.
We've dropped the blade so many times. Slay the f***ing princess.
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through. A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a
Oh, she hit me with the f***ing, with the mollywhopper, with the uppercut.
Feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured.
Holy shit, that hurts.
Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing. Your blade slashes through the
It's
air
not enough, dude.
Her
She's
fists connect with your body.
she's a trained killer.
More, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit.
We can still turn this around.
Finish the job. Flee and lock her in the basement. Ho-ho!
Are you serious?
Yes!
That's a good idea.
Yes, I am!
We've taken some bad hits, but we've dealt some.
We can go
She
back,
has to be
go back to camp, reconvene, and come back with a f***ing Glock or something, again.
Fine. You make a mad dash to the basement stairs, the princess's chains rattling as she tries to chase you, but pulling taut much too soon for her to catch up.
Do you really think you can just walk out of here?
I walked in, didn't I? I'm f***ing out of here.
She steps towards you, ignoring her chains. They creak and strain as she pulls against them until finally they break.
She just pulled him off.
She's free. Hurry.
Go, 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 go! Holy f***.
And just barely manage to pass the threshold of the basement doorway before she catches up to you.
Oh my god, she got me, didn't she?
Locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy
No
wooden
way.
table that once held the blade. Okay, we can make this work.
Nice,
She
nice,
has
okay.
an awful wound, and we have all the time in the world. Playing jailkeeper for a
That's
while
right.
might
We'll
make
just sit
things
here
a
to
little
play
harder.
f***ing Go Fish with our imaginary best friend and just wait.
You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out?
No.
It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. It's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
She sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare. As she violently rattles the door.
Holy shit, this is nuts.
Best to shut her out of your mind.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece.
Oh, that's hot. All right.
Piece.
I forgot.
I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forgive it. You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
Holy f***.
Doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker. No, it doesn't.
Ignore her and go to sleep. I'm taking a nap, bitch.
Ignore her. Maybe the banging and wailing will stop if you just
Don't pay attention to it.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall.
I'm EP. There's my reply, I'm EP. I'm taking a nap.
You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way.
Oh,
Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of
Holy
that
shit!
basement.
She's a inspector, dude. What?
Try and stumble to your feet, and as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working. It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach.
So helpless.
She's literally a fucking, like, she's actually like a demon, dude. What the fuck?
She steps closer.
Damn.
One silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down.
No way this princess just shut down my organs with her fucking brain. Fuck you, turns off your liver.
Maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills. What a shame. If you'd only helped me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
I'd say better luck next time, but we both know this is the end, don't we?
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends.
I'm sorry, but it is.
Chapter 2, The Nightmare.
You're on a path in the woods. Don't trust anyone.
Ooh, paranoid's with us. Okay. Let's get into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is plain. The smooth wood of
Oh, there's ghosts outside, dude. Look at those spooky fellows over there, man.
Is a lone table, knocked on its side in the corner of the room. A pristine blade stands between you and the open, inviting basement doorway. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Hold on. What happened to the door? It's just an empty frame.
Yeah, there's no door.
She's already gotten out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us?
No, that's Tom, Mike, Phil, and Frank. This is the plan. We're gonna go to the mirror, per usual. Wipe it. Mirror prank. Classic.
Clearly there was something in there worth investigating if he wants it hidden so bad.
And that's a really good point that the paranoid just brought up that I've never thought about. The narrator is trying to keep us away from the mirror. He's trying to keep us away from reuniting these pieces of the princess with the other piece of the princess that is calling to them in the long quiet. This mirror keeps trying to show itself to us, but the narrator gets rid of it. Interesting. We're gonna go to the basement without the blade. I'm getting EP mad. We recorded this game for like 4.5 hours. Sorry about locking you down there. Sorry about cutting you a couple times. Like, we can move past it. We're grown-ups.
We should have taken the knife again. I don't think she's going to take an olive branch. We need something sharper.
You cross over the threshold and onto a
series
snail? Of isolated steps suspended in darkness.
More eyes, too. You never mention the eyes.
The air seeping up from
below. Yeah, why is he not
light
mentioning the fucking ghost eyeballs
as if
everywhere?
You're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her
He says that every time.
Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Come back?
Let's fucking
She
go.
must have you confused with someone
No,
else.
we've been through this a million
Don't
fucking
remember, do
times.
you?
As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden
This has
planks
never happened. Where is she?
suspended in nothingness. A smattering of
What?
cobblestones visible against the inky black of the basement mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways. At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions, left and right.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter, because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
Oh no, don't find me. What? Go back the way you came. I'm gonna go right.
You turn to the right. A faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you are.
What is that? What is that thing, man? She looks like a giant baby doll head.
The princess approaches.
Okay, never mind. I take it back. What's up, baby? God damn!
This is it, isn't it?
I hope so.
No little knife this time. It's almost like you want me to go.
You read my mind, baby.
To be a way out of this thing.
No. There's no way out of this, man. We just gotta do the thing.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
This is the one.
As your blood begins to coagulate, it's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs,
Hey.
liver, nerves.
Hey.
Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open.
I ain't even mad, though.
What are you doing? I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want... Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again. Are you sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt me some more? You have seconds left.
Yes, I'm sure.
This guy's got me on manual, not manual breathing mode, but manual heart, lungs, liver, and nerves mode right now.
Your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you? Well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
She isn't attacking us. Why?
It's because she wants to have 30 kids with us and raise a bunch of sheep. Why won't you finish me off? Nice.
I don't want to. And even if I did, I don't have to.
Word.
Look at the way you're struggling to stay alive. It's taking everything you have to keep your heart pumping right now. And I'm enjoying the show.
The princess leans forward, bringing her masked lips close to your ear.
If I want to see you die, all I need to do is break your concentration.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Lung, liver, nerves. Oh, he stopped. What the
She slowly runs her velvet glove across the base of your neck. It feels like static. And then...
Hey, snap out of it.
Okay, deep breath. Deep breath, we're fine.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, baby. You know what it is. We're back. Just like that. Boom.
Lungs, liver, nerves.
One moment, and then you're gone. Just like that. Ah, and there's the fear.
She pulls away.
But that wouldn't be very fun, now would it? I've already done that.
What happened after the last time you killed me? I was sent here to stop you from destroying the world. If you want to work together, can you at least turn off this whole organ shutdown situation? It's kind of hard to move on past that. Okay, let's get out of here, leave together, just like that.
No!
Yeah!
You come around. Oh, this is going to be so...
Yes! Just like that!
I'm going to let this happen. Before you can utter another word, your body stops moving.
Shut up! Shut the fuck up!
Just wrest control away from us. This body's barely functioning as it is. Doesn't the world end if we fail to stop her? Won't letting us die here just make it end faster?
Tell him, paranoid.
Shit.
Shut up, narrator.
Lungs, liver, nerves, heart. With a flick of the princess's wrist, the stairs slide back into place. I can't believe you're making me watch you damn everyone to torment and oblivion.
It's not the first time I've made you watch that.
Come on now.
Holy
You don't want to be stuck down here.
We
Princess glides onto the stairs
secured.
and beckons you to
Secured.
follow. If only
Ghost Goth GF secured.
would be the perfect opportunity to use it. Nerves, heart, but we don't. Nerves. We've already made our choice. We can still grab it on the way out. You're not wrong.
no.
But maybe you should let me handle the suggestions for the time being. Just focus on keeping us alive. Right.
I'm gonna be hearing heart, lungs, liver, nerves in my fucking sleep, dude. Step onto the stairs and follow the princess.
You step onto the basement stairs, following the princess as she ascends. Pins and needles punctuate your every step, an uncomfortable and constant reminder of your mortality. Is this really worth it?
Oh yeah, it's worth it, big dog.
At least it's a choice. That doesn't justify anything. A terrible choice is still terrible.
Make sure you keep up. We wouldn't want you to fall.
As if acting on instinct, you crane your neck and look behind you. There is nothing There.
Looks like the fabric.
The princess reaches the top of the stairs.
All of this? Looks like the nothingness.
Her head twists back in your direction, watching you with dead eyes as the way out creep. Don't forget that your pristine blade is still on the other side.
No.
There's no harm in us having a weapon. All it does is give us more options, and we are dangerously low on those right now.
Oh, dude, you know how many times we've been here, okay? We're not grabbing the knife!
Heart. Your body seizes violently as you regain consciousness on the floor of the cabin. No! You're doing it all wrong. You're supposed to do it like this.
Heart, lungs, liver. Thank you. Thank you.
I have to do everything around here, don't I?
Appreciate you, big dog.
There we go. Back with me where you belong. I thought you might have decided to break yourself just to spite me. It's better for you that you didn't. Now we can get back to business.
All right.
We won't need this where we're going.
The princess plucks the blade from the floor and tosses it through the door behind you. It vanishes into the inky black of the
She literally just threw it into the abyss.
never to be seen again. Guess we're not stabbing her in the back. I guess not. I'm going to fix myself a stiff drink. If I'm about to watch you hand the world to her on a silver platter, I'd rather not be sober.
And now you open the door.
There's nothing else for us to do.
Yeah, f*** it, we ball. Step into the world. It's only the second time we've been able to do this.
Revealing the forested path beyond the cabin. You bastard. You've actually done it.
What? She ain't that bad, dude.
She's just a little bit scary, okay? She's mysterious, okay? You just don't just say you're scared of bad bitches already. Jesus Christ, man, shut the f*** up, hating ass hoe.
It's so beautiful. I can't wait to ruin it.
Oh fuck.
So cold, too. It's
Holy shit, just like that?
Skin.
The princess, exhausted, slumps to the ground.
Why is it so cold?
And she's gone. Yoink! You do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns for one last time. What do we look like this time, baby? You're nothing at all. That isn't right. Wait, there's something. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze and then you see it. A figure, a faint veiled in shadow. Just beyond the reflection. Are you me?
I think you know what I am.
That's the narrator! He's like a weird crow thingy. A crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image and glass in two. And then another crack forms, and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I'd ever get to see you. Holy shit, yeah, he's like a crow. Are you something like me?
Oh, I'm nothing like you.
Alright, okay, but so that means you're a big fat stinky loser?
Likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
Oh shit. Okay, we gotta make these questions good because this thing's breaking. Every time I ask you something, it's like a piece of you breaks. It's just throwing away a that's just throwing away an answer. Are you part of me? You're the one who wanted me to slay the princess. Why?
Because among other things, she is death itself. To rid the world of suffering, to save untold trillions from being lost forever to the cosmic wind, she must be destroyed. And despite how far you've fallen, you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
I've met you many times. Have you been the same you all along?
I haven't, and that's by both necessity and design. This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world. But you'll be awake soon, and then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
Do you have anything to say for yourself for all this hubris?
I do. The people out there are weak. No matter what you do to them, no matter what you enable, I want you to remember that.
Oh shit, that was a big piece, man. Oh, my boy's disappeared. After everything you've done to us, do you think anyone deserves to live?
Nobody alive has done anything to me.
I'm all gone. And if you and the princess want to smite the rest of them for the crimes of a dead man, if you really want to be that petty, there isn't much I can do to stop you.
So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I'd ever get to see you.
Narrator, yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all, an objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
Oh man, like 30. Bye. I have so many questions for you.
Ask them and make it quick. I won't last for long now that you can see me.
Oh my god, yeah, he's actually disappearing really fast. And we do not have enough pieces to... We gotta pick these good. You said she contains death. What is she?
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can.
If I destroy her, won't I be alone?
Yes, you will. But it will all be worth it.
Yeah, bullshit, man. That's not worth it at all. Does it hurt when pieces of you break off like that?
It doesn't hurt. I don't feel pain. Not physically.
Oh, we got one more question. Rest easy, I'm going to destroy her. I'm not going to slay her. I want you to know that before you die for good. Yeah, suck it, narrator. You were an annoying twerp the entire time. Completely cock-blocking me. You take over my body, which is, like, totally not cool. And, honestly, yeah, just, have fun sucking my fucking nuts from the abyss, motherfucker. Eat shit.
Well, there's no reasoning with a god. Even one you've woven into existence yourself. I've said my piece, and my time is up. It's like I said, I'm just an echo, and echoes always fade away.
Bye, bozo! As the final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself with newfound clarity. You are the Long Quiet, a vast and nascent god, and it's finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. Holy shit, proceed into the cabin one last time. When you arrive at the heart of things, there's no vessel for you to bear witness to. There's nothing for you to find. Holy shit.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me.
Yo.
It's been
hi?
so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
I've missed you too. Do you know about the echo? Did you hear our conversation? I've missed you too. She unfurls an endless cascade of smile in response, and then patiently waits for you to continue. Do you know about the echo?
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
I am the Long Quiet, but I don't really know what that means!
Names are there
I don't know why I said it like that.
to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the Shifting Mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
There's so many stories we've left unfinished. Can we really just leave?
Even as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is and is not, of beginning and end, pitch black islands in the blinding light of the infinite. There is nothing to resolve, nothing restraining us but us.
Don't you have a say in all of this? Why is this all falling on me?
Of course I have a say in all of this. You and I share reflections of each other's burdens, just as you and I share reflections of each other's gifts. If we didn't, the winding paths that brought us here wouldn't have been full of strife and conflict.
Let's talk this through. I still have so many questions I need answers for before I can make a choice. If I let you out, an entire world ends for good. I can't do that. I told you what was gonna happen when we reach this point. Slay the princess. Holy f***, the final slay the princess? I think it's time for us to leave this place, but I don't know how to leave or where to go.
Nothing brings me greater joy than to hear those words. The final piece lies with you.
For yourself. You fall into yourself. The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation, and you feel sensation in your limbs you once couldn't fathom. Everything here except for her is you. You feel your wings spanning a cosmic sail, but twisted and crumpled and bound in agonized tension to a finite plane. You can feel the glass of the construct pressing in on you, confining you across infinite sides and infinite angles. You push back and strain against it. It does not yield.
I love you.
I told you! I told you! It's in the... I literally told you from the beginning, it's in the title, bro. I can fix her. I can fix her, goddammit! Take her hand! All at once, the unyielding tension breaks. Holy shit. Whoa. You are free and she is with you.
It's magnificent.
There are no worlds, no thoughts to describe absolute reality, something that simply is. What happens now?
Everything. Just like it always has been. And just like it always will be.
Ooh. Step into the infinite. You step forward into 1,000 dawns and 1,000 sunsets, each of which contain 1,000 more. You exist and you are aware, just as you have always been and just as you always will be. Though conflict is in your nature, the two of you will never be alone, and the two of you will never know fear. You and she are finally home. I finished the game, but I only got 22% of the achievements. I have a feeling that I did not finish the game very much. Oh my fucking god. What the f? I am exhausted. That was Slay the Princess. I did not expect that. I'm glad I had no plans because once I started playing that, I literally couldn't stop. I think absolutely beautiful game. I don't even know how people come up with this stuff, man. It's truly such... It is just such an artistic flex. The whole thing front to back. Just the music alone makes me want to cry. The music is so beautiful. The actual story is phenomenal. I'm sure that we barely even fucking scratched it, but we got the long and short there, I guess. I did not expect that at all. I can't believe how good that was. All I can hope for is that we get more games like this and people continue to be creative and take their weird ideas like this and just put them out there and hope that somebody likes it. And in this case, everyone seems to like it. That was beautiful. There is 11 different chapter 2s. The decision map for this game, I'm looking at a full decision map, is insane. I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was a bit of a different thing for us to play on the channel, but I just had to check it out. It just looked too good, and I'm so glad that we did.
And we bagged the baddie, bro. We got the princess. She's driving me through McDonald's on our way to the cosmic everything, and she's getting me a boy's toy. That's right.
That was Slay the Princess. Thank you guys for watching. Comment what you think down below. Also what you think about my decision making. And let me know what you thought about the game. And if you want me to play more games like this, we're going to be getting back into more other stuff that isn't gaming, but we're still going to be playing games, just probably not as much. But when it comes to something like this, I can't help myself. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time for more stuff and things. I'm gonna go process that game for the next 4 hours until the sun comes up. Love you guys. See you next time. Bye.